Let's fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. 24/7 researching, it's all a fantasy. But if I make the right phase, it pays automatic. Bankroll showing that I know it dope strategy. On a winning streak, I'm stacking a dose of the bookies, all get mad at me. Confident with how it plays, not clicking on a flex today. All I see is green and we all about to get paid. Arrogant shots on the stream, they be killing it. Never gonna stop it, I like if you feeling it. Thinking the players, they all never time you can't make up your mind and just go with your gut. Looked around, we found a glitch, no toast allowed, just post a list. Sophia's fine, sat to his stick, and Caitlin Clark just doesn't miss. Win, lose or draw, we never quit. When we shoot the ball, it's another switch. Submit the link, it'll make you rich, and we going big, don't be a bitch. Let's fucking go, we about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. We about to go big. We about to go big. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks.
Yo, what up, bro?
What's going on? What up? Welcome back to Just Cash YouTube. What's going on, everyone? We are here breaking down our solo WNBA game today, and always joined by Underrated. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, man, chilling. We got some sleep in after those early-ass games yesterday, and took a nice fat nap right afterwards, and there was only one Asian baseball game last night, so I got some good sleep. I'm ready to win again today. We only got one game, but you know how those one games can be sometimes.
Yeah.
And hey, your camera's looking fresh, looking clean over there.
Yeah. I think I was having some internet issues. They were doing some landscaping and stuff like that. So wouldn't be surprised. I swear, anytime that Xfinity they come around to install or mess with something, if I see their van parked outside, guaranteed to have internet issues that day. Every time. It was wonderful. I love it.
Dickheads. I like how we cuss on this stream. Do you like how we cuss, or is that bad? Should we not?
I mean, it's just natural. So, I mean, sometimes you feel it to that extent, and sometimes you don't.
All right, I like that. How you feel about Caitlin Clark this over these past few days, huh? What the heck? Who's that?
Oh yeah, she notched another double, and yeah, I mean, she's been really stepping it up, you know. She kind of pittered off a little bit in the second half there, but had a strong finish for us and clutched up and got that PRA, and she keeps getting that RA. I mean, man, I can't believe, again, you know, with 10 assists and had a ton of rebounds. So she's doing her thing. That is for sure.
Yeah. So what you got today for us?
Yeah, so today we just got a nice, like I said, solo game. It's going to be both teams also on a back-to-back, so do keep that in mind. Sorry, 1 second.
Now what do we change in our brain if they're on a back-to-back? What are you saying there by telling us to keep that in mind?
Yeah, so with the back-to-backs and a little more context too, it's going to be in New York, so Chicago did travel, but the back-to-back situation, they should just be a little bit more fatigued, maybe come out a little bit more cold in the first half. Just playing minutes yesterday, and you know, especially for the traveling teams, sometimes that fatigue and not getting early practice in the morning. If I had to guess, Chicago probably just slept and didn't even try to go to practice this morning. But I'm looking real fast to see if there's any kind of afternoon shoot-around stuff. Oh yeah, so they had a pretty early shoot-around. They had a shoot-around 3 hours ago, which is kind of crazy. All right, cool. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game, to say the least. We did get confirmation that Lainey was going to sit out. She's still dealing with that knee injury. So we will get, assuming probably Phoebich starting here again and at the 2 position or at the 3 spot. Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, I think that they might, but I mean, we could see them maybe go big a little bit, but
Hey, you know
Phoebich
what?
covering
You know what?
Carter.
I was watching the game yesterday, and I heard the announcers say her name, and it wasn't bitch at the end. It was like Phoebish or
Phoebish.
something. I don't know for sure, but I know it wasn't bitch, and I was like, I gotta tell him next time so he stops calling her that. But I'm gonna listen for it today. We'll get it right.
All right,
We'll get it right starting tomorrow.
All right, well, that Bish,
Yeah, bitch.
she might get the start today.
Okay. Sorry, I had to tell you.
Well, that's okay. I mean, she's only a spot-up player, so it's not like they're gonna be talking about her a lot, anyways.
You can call her Phoebe. Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe.
I like that.
But yeah, should be an interesting game. So again, both teams probably going to come out a little bit flat. I will say, at least for Chicago, they do have quite a younger squad, like between obviously the 2 rookies here, Mabry, and even Carter, still pretty young buck. They could come out a little bit more hot in the first half itself. So kind of a nod to them in that favor. And with no Laney, it's going to make him a little bit more soft against the guard position today. So we could see old Mabry come out and have herself a game. I see her draining some half-court threes with her coffee in practice, so she might be feeling herself today.
I'm saying, I think Mabry's a little too low. I hate betting on her, but
if she comes up with a sexy walk-up, like she's feeling herself today, like McCowan, I told y'all, man, I saw that her walk-up picture. Sometimes these ladies, they're just feeling it. Like it's very indicative whenever they're walking in, and you can tell just they're feeling themselves. The swagger's there. That's why we love Reese so much. I mean, she 100% is feeling herself every time she comes to play, or every time that she comes to the game, and she comes to play because she's just having fun out there. So if I'm seeing some players like that again, and her especially, yeah, that's gonna have my interest. But we'll get to that here in a minute. It's interesting, a little bit of line movement here. I see some stuff going back down, like her and JJ. Dude, it's crazy. JJ's 13-5 on PrizePicks. That is so low.
yeah. But look at her. She hasn't been doing shit.
Yeah, she's been bad. She's been awful.
It's so weird because she started the season so good.
Yeah, she looked really, really good, and I mean, even towards the end of this last month, she was doing really well. But yeah, over the last probably week or so, she's just been playing awful. And not even playing awful. She's not even trying. Like, let's be real about that. She's just not even trying.
Yeah. Hey, maybe it's one of those times a month again. It's lasted a couple weeks. You know what's really weird? On ESPN, they have New York favored by 9.5. Oh, it is 9.5. You're looking at first half. That's high, huh?
Yeah. Bro, it's stupid high, especially that first half, too. I mean, 5.5?
Yeah, Chicago's played pretty well against good teams.
They have. So, I got queued up here. Chicago's plus 5.5. I think that's pretty favorable odds with the back-to-back situation. Under the total, it is going to be a pace-down game for Chicago. Pace up for New York, but pace down for Chicago. And hopefully that just means that New York can keep them in check in the first half. And yeah, under 82.5, I'm going to take a shot on that. And then probably gonna Chicago to cover it down to the wire there. I'm not going to get too frisky and take the money line, but I could see 9.5 is pretty high. New York has definitely struggled down the stretch. They have struggled a lot in the third quarter.
And Laney matters.
Yeah. Laney's a huge to-do. I mean, she was going to be potentially a huge factor in the offense yesterday, and what they got out of the subs was kind of mediocre. So, a little sketchy there.
Okay. So Chicago first half plus 5.5 and the under first half points. Those are your two favorites.
Yeah, I really like the Chicago first half, but if we see them coming out and just hitting a bunch of bricks and rebounding and turnovers like we saw in the early games yesterday, I mean, this is going to be a free steal.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. I like hitting those lines because I always forget about the totals until we're halfway through the first quarter and it's 6-4, and I'm like, dang it! Why didn't I bet the under? All right. Cool. Sounds good. So I see
And-
Stewie's PRA bumped after you posted it last night, and Carter's points, right?
Yeah, Carter, she bumped up to 20.5, which is kind of crazy. I mean, she's
Yeah.
definitely been getting after it, and with no Laney, she could definitely get that today. But Chicago, I mean, we've been attacking them inside the paint all season, so I'm going to continue to do that today. She cleared, I believe, even with the bump as well. She cleared this in both the games prior already. You could even consider her 9.5 rebounds, which I know is kind of high, asking for a double-double, but she had 10 and 14, I think. 10 and some other high number. Let me see, what was it? Yeah, 10 and 14 against them in the 2 games. So I like the rebound upside here, just flat out. But she could honestly draw a lot of fouls early on Reese. I know Reese has been playing phenomenal, but she was held pretty well in check to her scoring upside. She only put up 13 points in both games. And Stewie, we just need Stewie to do something today, man. I'm going to be so upset. Another prime spot for her if she lets us down.
Yeah, she's a weird one. I don't know, man. It's hard to bet on Stewie for me personally, but I'm riding with you.
The rebounds, it's a 2.1x payout. So this is, I mean, for a 1-game slate, it is what it is today, folks. So, I mean, just spend light, nothing too crazy, but really good value here. She should definitely get 8 rebounds. I would be astonished if she does not. Rebound or the assist combo, I actually really like this today. Both of them had 5 or more assists in their respective games. I think Mabry had 7, and where's it right up? She had a bunch. She had.
How's Mabry's assist? How's Mabry's assist been like in these last few days? Now I know Carter. Okay, yeah, I guess it's been. She's been getting minutes those last 3. So if she gets the minutes, we always feel like it's okay.
Yeah, and you know, I've been stressing that also. You know, yesterday and the previous slates, even with the minutes going down, her RA has not gone down. Like, this is very much so still the same production. It's just her bucket. That's the only thing that hasn't been falling.
Yeah.
The rebound's a little bit more lately, kind of down, but I think today, honestly, her PA upside is really, really good. What is that actually? 17. Yeah, we might do that. With no Laney, I definitely have a lot of interest in Mabry today. If there's a spot for her to get right, either her or Carter today, this is going to be it.
I'm feeling it. Her lines are just a tad too low, and I know I've tried to mess with her second halves, and she's burned me. Because I remember last game I was watching, she played the entire first quarter. They didn't even take her out in the second quarter. They let her start the second quarter last game. I think she played the first 12 minutes of the game, and that made me want to take her second half. She came in the second half. She played a lot of minutes. Remember that game she got benched in the second half at the end of the game? It was like 4 games ago. Ever since then, she's had her minutes back. So,
yeah, she had that happen twice actually. Coach did it the first game. She played way less minutes, and then Coach did it again the other game just because she was shooting really bad down the stretch. And then the game after that, and I think it's now going on a 3rd game. So for 3 games now, minutes back on the increase. You know, back in the 30s, 31 minutes this last game. So she's in Coach's good graces here, and today should be a pretty favorable matchup. I mean, honestly, Sabrina, not the greatest defender, and if both of those two are feeling each other or feeling themselves from shooting from 3, we could just see them chucking it back and forth, and it could be that kind of a game.
hey, we had over 50 in here watching already, and we only have 15 likes. So if you guys could please hit the likes. Please hit the likes for us. We got to get a few more people in here. And if we get to that 50, you know, it's good luck for all of us. So let's try to do that again today. I know it might be a little difficult, but
Yeah, we forgot our little do's and don't, or do's at the end of the beginning of the video here. Forgot to tell everyone to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Make sure don't miss out whenever we do go live. We typically go live about the same time every day, unless there's like a weird slate time like yesterday. But you don't want to miss out whenever we do go live at nighttime. Sometimes there's just plays that we're trying to get out and beat the value. And then for some of these weird start times, we're just going to end up doing streams at night. So don't miss out on that. And then lastly, make sure to check out while you're down there. We got links to the Patreon service. Free 7-day trial is still going on there. You know, make sure you guys hop in, sign up, and cancel that at any time. But I think you're definitely going to want to be in, and especially towards going into the All-Star breaks, we're going to have a lot of games packed in. So a lot of 4 or 5, and we're even going to have the entire team or the entire league is going to play, I believe, the day before the final break. So you don't want to miss out on that. We're going to have some crazy action.
And we're gonna make some money.
Oh yeah. I think we are pushing almost 65 units right now just for WNBA season overall since we started.
Say that number again.
65 units. We were absolutely murdering that first month. I know things were a little bit weird this week. Honestly, you guys will hear me say it all the time. Anytime that the bookies can put the board up for a day in advance, we've always had weird games. And then anytime with the holidays or weird slate times, so weekend ball can be kind of subjective, but daytime games, super random. After the holidays, super random. And we're going to talk about this too later after the All-Star break, because I guarantee you we're going to see it. We're going to be taking some hella unders.
Yeah, and that one day everything got bumped. The day when we had that break, and then we had the one game, and it had the lines early, and everything was bumped too high. Those unders were all nice too. Remember we were talking about it? We were like, oh, we should lean into those unders a little bit more.
Yeah, Courtney Williams, opened at 22.5 PRA and was at 25 by locks. Almost just by that much movement, you almost have to take the under at that point.
Yeah, you do. Same with McDonald, and even Rakia came back to earth, and
yeah.
So
yeah, it is what it is. But we appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and a large part of what we do is trying to grow a community here, have some fun, and just make a little bit of coin along the way. So thank you guys, we appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And Big Ian got the win today. Big Ian first.
Nice.
He said, smash the like. Andre Reed of the Buffalo Bills says, what's good? Happy Thursday. What's up, Andre? Glad you could come join us today. Turn Over the Bag Bets says, let's get it. Turn Over the Bag Bets. What a dope name. Turn Over the Bag Bets. Mike Haberman says, Stewie, and more Stewie today. He's feeling Stewie today. I like it. And my favorite thing he says, LFG, smoke them if you got them. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, sir. I will. Actually, let me get to a question for you so I can smoke while you answer one of these questions. Hold on 1 second. Uton Bet says, spark them if you got them. If not, I'll smoke for you. Damn, we got a community of smokers, too. It makes sense,
I know.
Though.
It's 420 somewhere, apparently.
Oh, yeah. What did I see? I saw 420 today. I was like, oh, that's the gold. Oh, it was when I was typing in a little AI thing to tell you to do the little intro for us. And it was exactly 420 words, and I was like, oh, that must be it. Chris says, let's get this bread. Let's get this bread. Love seeing all the people that we always see on all the streams when they keep coming back and chilling with us. That's what's up, guys. Danzy says, never first, but always here. Let's go, Big Danzy. Okay. Futon Bet says, Angel Reese over 12.5 rebounds. Let's get this cash. What do you think about Angel's rebounds? And I will do this.
Yeah, they're definitely getting on up there. We're getting to that point. We're definitely getting to that point. 13, I think, is still in her wheelhouse. She got it, I think, in one game. Maybe not.
Oh, cool. Look, I can finally do this. Oh, no, I've done it before, but...
Pass.
Where is the other game? Am I blind? Oh, yeah, here's the other one. Yeah, so she had 9 and 12, or 9 and 10 rebounds in the 2 games. I know one of the games was super early in the season, so that one, just kind of is what it is. But I don't know. She's been good for it, but we're really kind of pushing it. You can see the kind of hit miss back and forth here. It is catching up to her.
And New York is not the spot, huh? New York's not the place.
Yeah, New York is definitely a tougher rebounding matchup. They're bottom for that.
And also what you said earlier, maybe the back-to-back. I know it's Angel and she's a rookie and she's excited, but that could have something to do with it too.
It's definitely something to consider. For any of these players, because even last night, she only played 30 minutes, so they did kind of keep her minutes in check for today. So, I mean, she can definitely go out and get after it, and especially with being younger legs out there, I would expect them to do that, but it's not a great matchup by any means. The two things going against her would be the second chance points, kind of bottom of the barrel, the free throw attempts. I think New York is dead last in opponent free throw attempts. Where the ads? Yeah, bottom 3 free throw attempts. Just the oh wait, hold on. Wrong one. I'm tripping.
You're good.
That looked right.
You know what's funny? I didn't want to cut you off, but what's funny is when we said the thing about the likes and we had 15, people hit the likes for us a bunch. Appreciate it. It was dope. It went to 25 real quick. So those 10 likes brought in 20 people. This is how it works. It's so strange how YouTube is. Like when you hit when people hit likes, they throw it up in the search engine higher or something like that. And when people are typing WNBA picks or whatever they're typing trying to find, they throw ours on the top when people hit the bunch of likes. Isn't that crazy?
Hey, it's amazing. That's building the family. Y'all come on. There's plenty of room at the table. Everyone just pull up a chair.
Yeah, it's like we're not trying to be extra annoying about the likes. It just really helps. And so we appreciate it for real.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you guys. Seriously. Sorry, I got something in my eye that's just bothering the crap out of me.
Oh, I can use this then.
Pause.
But yeah, Reese is definitely in a tough spot today. The rebounding, bottom 3 here. So the best thing for her is really just the offensive rebounds. Kind of a tie here between the bottom 5, but still pretty tough. I'll be honest, I'm kind of on her under full game PRA. I think that's even a touch high for her.
Oh my gosh, did you say under?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to roll with that under. It's definitely gonna be a tough matchup for her, like no doubt. And we haven't seen her lines this high yet. I mean, this is stupid high.
And New York is a stupid matchup to go too high with.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, bottom of the barrel for everything for her. And if she goes out and picks up 2 quick fouls, I mean, it is gonna be a wrap for that. Like, you're gonna be praying she gets a ton of offensive rebounds somehow, because it's not gonna come from scoring. It's definitely not coming from scoring.
I know that's that thing on Underdog too. They're giving you those 2 discounts, and they have Brianna Stewart 14.5 and Reese down at 10.5, and you definitely like Brianna better, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So you're on because you're already on Brianna's overs today, and you're on kind of on Reese's unders.
Yeah, and it's not really like that great of a discount. Like, let's be honest. I mean, Reese is going from she shouldn't even be 14 points, so she's 13.5. So she's going from 13.5 to 10.5, whereas Stewie's going from at least 19 down to 14.5. Like, that's a discount.
Right. Yeah, that Reese discount is basically the kind of discounts you find when you're doing second half plays. It's just not even that amazing.
Yeah. I wouldn't even be taking that, because I mean, you're still kind of sweating that extra 1 point. I'd probably just stick it out with the lesser payout and take the double once it comes back up. Here, let me refresh. I bet it'll come back up here in a second.
What is her double at today?
I think 0.6 something. 0.65, yeah. So you could do that there, or if you want to come over here and snag the rebounds here, I get it. It's not a great payout by any means, but she should get 10 rebounds, you would hope.
She had us sweating for that double last game.
Yeah, she was totally stat padding too at the end of the game. Like, she didn't need to make those 2 free throws.
We got lucky.
Yeah, so just be careful with Reese. I like her because, again, she's young and should be able to get out there and get after it, but very tough matchup.
Okay. Chris says Reese gonna have to go under her line eventually, just like Carter. Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
And honestly, if both of them went under today, I wouldn't be surprised at all. If New York comes out and actually handles business, or both teams just come out, play really flat in the first half, and then Sabrina takes over like she's been doing, and it'll be a wrap from there.
Yep. Ian says Sean and Young and don't rush. I got it. I want a challenging movie trivia question today. Ian's just winning everything. He wants the movie trivia too. Chris says, about to rip a blinker off this. What's that? Is that a shopping cart? soon as I hear that intro.
Sure.
Oh, hell yeah, the intro. Doon, 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 doon. I'm making a new intro too, guys. Just Cash intro coming soon. It's going to be fun. Big 2 says, let's effing go. Unders. Big 2 says unders. He must be thinking the back-to-back, and the lines are just a little too high on some of these players.
Yeah, I mean, if we can find another under to go under with Reese here, then I'm down for it. I think there's a couple overs to be had, but there's definitely some unders for sure.
We need a New York under for a 2-pick under, because you know those 2-pick unders are always nice. AOD says, clap the bookies' cheeks. No lube. What?
We got Banter's lube for once.
Oh, no, not Vandy. Hey, I get to
Vander,
use
dude.
this, though. Look. He says, clap the bookies' cheeks, no lube.
Pause.
See? How'd that work? He said, smoke something. Cash tickets. Futon's back. He says, Chris, it's going to happen eventually, not tonight. Liberty on a back-to-back. They played yesterday against the Lynx. Reese going to eat tonight. So Futon's on Reese is going to fight through the back-to-back and take her high-ass numbers and still get over those, which is very possible also. Mike says, Liberty break Angel double streak tonight. That is also possible. It will be interesting. AOD says, modest money underrated. What up, AOD? Let's roll these.
Yo.
Let's roll, you filthy bastards. Let's go. 3 times says, good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday. What's your favorite DK bet? Is your favorite DK bet that first half plus 5.5 Chicago, or is it the under points?
That's tough. Now I think I'm gonna go with the half or split the unit or split whatever bet between the two. But Chicago could definitely come out and hang with them in the first half on that back-to-back. That would not surprise me.
Okay. AOD says, be nice to Caitlyn. Yeah. Everyone needs to apologize, honestly. If I was Tarasi or Brianna Stewart or one of these WNBA witches that was angry when Caitlyn got all this credit, I'd go back and be like, you know what, guys? I was tripping. You know, I have a little bit of ego issues. I've been playing WNBA for this long, and now this Caitlyn Clark comes and gets all this money, gets all this pub. But hey, guys, it's the way the world works. Can't be angry. Be bitter. Don't be bitter. Be better. Right? That's the one right there. Don't be bitter. Be better. And so be nice to Caitlyn.
She'll get her chance this next game. The Phoenix plays in Indy.
AOD says she's innocent. She means no harm. Only splashes threes in your face and dishes out dimes. Damn, AOD. Yeah, I agree, though. She's a baller. I mean, I would be a little jealous and angry as well, but damn. Just seemed like a little much. Chris says, Sky also played yesterday, Futon. Yep, back-to-back, both of them. Liberty played against the Sun. What do you mean, Lynx? Oh, they're battling. AOD said time for Sky to get wrecked. Loompa Loompa head ass. 3 Kings says, yo, fellas. What up, 3 Kings? Chris says, the gas is uppercutting AOD's brain right now. Damn, they're going back and forth. Let me see if I can find you a question. Woo. Late but made it. Hit the like. Yeah. Hit the like, please. Again, guys, you guys did hit it a couple times for us. One more time, if you could. If you're new people that haven't hit it yet, please hit the like for us. Damn. People are just talking shit in here. There's no questions. They're just talking shit.
It's okay.
Chris says, hard to play defense with just fingers. Pause. JJ and Cardozo gonna fight. Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah, those are two I could see coming out and doing a whole lot of nothing today.
Cool Ken says JJ play like Shaq when he was on the Celtics. AOD says JJ's playing like Greg Oden. Chris says, nah, you're violating her. AOD crying out laughing face. Okay, here's a question. Ian Warner says Mabry over 12.5 points. Now I know we were talking Mabry. Is 12.5 points your favorite prop of hers? Or do you like that PA better?
I mean, kind of tomato. I mean, she's definitely getting the assists. Like, I feel pretty good about the assists still being there, even with her scoring upside or potential scoring upside. So I want to have some exposure to that. But, yeah, I mean, kind of one of the same. She's so due for a game today, it's not even funny. I was gonna say real fast. I mean, there's a couple. Like I would definitely consider playing this. Obviously, it's a goblin play, but I think it's a 2x payout with that for a 2 pick. Even her first half, like this is so low. I know it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all, but that PRA is so low. This is all RA right here. Like her scoring's been awful, but this is all from RA.
And she's been getting those minutes back, especially at the beginning of the game. So, yeah, that might be the one. AOD says, smash the like button like we smashed the bookies, bong rips, and BBWs. Andre Reed says, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on, Ian Underrated? I got some props for you guys. Reese over 13.5 points. Sabrina under 6.5 assists. Mabry under 21.5 PRA. What you think? Let's cash.
Oh, I think we were on complete opposite ends there.
You kind of like Sabrina's assists under 6.5 a little bit yesterday, but now with Laney out, you're a little shaky about it, huh? Still, is she going to get 7 with Vandy in?
Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty scary. Not only for Laney being out, like that's a concern, but with the matchup and how kind of bad Chicago's been playing on defense lately, they've been giving up a lot of assists to primary handling or primary ball handling guards. But it really is just going to depend on how many threes Sabrina is going to try and attempt. Because, okay, so let's talk about that real fast, actually. This was a completely different Sabrina we saw yesterday than any other game. They ran the offense completely different. She was not trying to nail a bunch of threes. They basically just completely left this as an afterthought. I mean, 13 threes. Like this team, this is the number 1 3-point shooting team in the league. Okay, let's think about that for a second. And they shot 13 threes total that entire game. So this is something that I think they might be kind of in trial and error, trying to slow the game down just a little bit. It made the pace slow down a little bit here, but the points inside the paint here, I kind of wanted to take notice of that, because against Connecticut, which is technically one of the worst matchups of points inside the paint, it's also just as bad of a 3-point attempt or 3-point scoring, but they gave them the business inside the paint. I mean, everything that they were doing was in that mid-range, was inside the lane. They got to a ton of free throws for Stewie here, so that pick-and-roll action down low was just absolutely murdering them. And we could potentially see this same look here again from New York tonight. So if that's going to be the case, I mean, Sabrina, she had a lot of assists yesterday. Took a few more shots than she probably should have, but that's going to be kind of the ebb and flow of the game, though. One thing that's kind of real fast, last little bit here. It is, again, a little revenge game for Vandersloot. She's played like shit in all the games prior to this one, but we could see her actually go for a kind of a decent scoring game.
The one thing I noticed yesterday was Phoebe had 5 assists, and I think when she started the game, they I don't know if they made it a point to have her run the offense a little more or whatever. I don't know how it happened, but I swear she had like 3 or 4 assists before Sabrina even had 1 or 2. So it just makes me feel a little bit better about that under with Phoebe doing what she's doing.
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally get it. I think that would be the one, if I had to pick, would probably be a more solid look here. But Reese, I don't know about. 13.5 is pretty low. If you want to wait a minute, I mean, she's moved all the way down to 12.5, so you could probably even get her at a better value there. Let me see. What's FanDuel got here? Because her props have been going down all day, like all day long.
She just had a tough scoring game last game is all. Yeah,
I mean, teams are keeping her in check, and again, the free throws and offensive putbacks. That's her bread and butter, where she lives at, and this is the bottom matchup for that. These are all the random plays I forgot I had into parlay from last night, but yeah, I would hold up on her. I think she actually might bump down to 12.5. 12.5, I would consider taking that under or taking the over for sure.
Okay. So again, the discount is on Underdog, but at 10.5. But the normal parlay has 12.5. A little lower payout, but it's pretty dang close. if you like her points.
She's gone on PrizePicks, so they might be bumping her again. Yeah.
What was she before? 12.5 or 13?
She opened at 14.
That was the under.
So, yeah, we're all the way down to like round 2 of bumps already. So more than likely she'll probably come back at 13 flat on PrizePicks if I had to guess, but that maybe. But she only put up 13 points in both of the games they played, so at least they were able to keep her in check.
You know, the unders, I know it's hard for people a lot of times to take unders. They don't like the feeling of cheering for unders. But that 28.5 with that Reese play there, those are one of those ones where you think forward and you're like, let me think about that. If she busts my ass and she comes out and balls, you're going to feel sad at halftime when she's at 15 points and 10 rebounds. But to me personally, I don't care. Fuck that feeling. Take the under and take the under just like it's an over. Fuck it. We're going under. We're going under Angel today. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But imagine how good it feels when she has 5 points and 5 rebounds at halftime. That can happen, bro. I mean, yeah. I can see it.
Or picks up, finally has a game where the whistles don't go her way and she gets 3 fouls super early in the first half. And she has like 3 rebounds in the bucket.
Yeah, let's not forget it's still a rookie against JJ and Breanna Stewart down there. And New York's one of the toughest teams. So I'm with it. Ian Warner says Mabry is 10 first half PRA on Underdog, and Sabrina is first half of 14.5 PRA also. Whoa, yeah, Mabry's 10 flat.
If you have Underdog.
I didn't know that. Thank you, Ian. I might have to go.
She was at PrizePicks on that last night and this morning.
Oh, she was 10 flat. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember how you were saying the other day, you were like, Underdog doesn't change those first half PRAs as much. Whenever those bump on on PrizePicks, you can go to Underdog and get them. I think I got to play that 10 PRA. Got to.
Yeah, got to, bro. Let's throw $10 on this one.
Yeah, let's see. What do we want to play it with? What'd you play with? Oh, you did it on the... okay. I got you. I'm going to do it too. That's fun. I like that play, I must say. Yeah, I didn't mean to. Mabry 10. I'm gonna play that with something else also because I like it. Okay. Andre Reed says can't forget Stewie. She will go over 12.5 rebounds and assists. RA for Stewie. What about her assist today? Did she come through the last game?
If you can find it at 12.5, that's a steal. I mean, she's 13. She just moved to 13.5 on PrizePicks, but a little bit of juice on the under, so she might just settle at 13 flat. But yeah, 12.5, I would consider that. She's got some good assist upside here.
Yeah, that does sound okay. Yeah, if you can find 12.5, shoot. Okay, let's see. TJ's here. What up, TJ? Angel Reese under fantasy score. Cardoso, Jones, over rebound combo. Ooh, Cardoso's been getting them boards too when she gets her minutes.
I definitely thought about that one too. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that I'm worried about tonight is if they switch it up and they go back to the traditional New York where they try to shoot some more threes, then that could be a little bit more difficult on the rebounding here. But Cardoso, I like her. I mean, she's been playing really solid minutes. JJ, she's been only killing the glass, and I think that's what honestly kind of worries me. She hasn't been shooting the ball like whatsoever, and we've seen that trade-off with her where if she goes into score mode, she gets super lazy on the glass and she just kind of lets Sabrina run at the 5, and she'll start like skirting out to the wings and stuff like that. So something to think about here. But I mean, I forgot whoever brought that up about them getting into a fight. I could definitely see one of them getting in 2 early fouls, real early fouls.
That's true, and then that'll hurt. Also, let's not forget that New York could just come out and whoop their ass. It's possible. I mean, and then when that happens, all those are cooked as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely possible.
Even more reason why we got to find another little under for that Reese play. What do you think about her under fantasy? Yeah. Are you talking about the rebound still?
Or I was just going to say, I mean, just talking about Camilla here for a second. I mean, you also do need to keep in mind, you know, they haven't seen too many back-to-backs this season. I know she's been back to full strength and all this and that, but there is still that thorn in the side that can always kind of get her on the back end with Izzy Harrison off the bench, because she's her direct backup. And if they are trailing and they need that scoring upside as well as the pace upside, they could lean on her a little bit. If she gets hot off the bench, then she would definitely lose minutes.
Yeah, I was wondering that. That's a great point. That's a great point, because we've seen that happen. And I've been like, where's Cardoso at? Where's she at? But she will get her boards. But yeah, she needs those minutes. It's a great point. So,
I mean, the first half has been kind of weird with her, and that's something also I haven't figured out yet what's going on with the coach. Like, she plays kind of reduced minutes here, but the second half been real steady. She plays, I mean, almost the entire third quarter. Usually they leave her out there for a little bit to kind of give Reese a bit of a break here, just for a brief time to open the fourth. But yeah, I mean, if Harrison comes in, I mean, she played the entire fourth quarter of this last game, and it actually was a competitive game. So that is something to do keep an eye out for.
Smokey McCloud 02. We have weed smokers in our prop show, and I love it. Smokey McCloud 02 says he has a big old parlay, but he has alt parlay. So these are things that we like looking at. So he says, what do you guys think honestly of this? Reese 10 points, 10 rebounds. JJ 10 points, 8 rebounds. Stewie 15 points, 8 rebounds. Sabrina 15 points. Carter 15 points. And Cardoso 6 rebounds. What do you say when you see all that? What do you feel?
I mean, I'll definitely say, you know, less is more in a lot of times. How many props is that?
Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever want to do stuff like that, you know, I would definitely say, especially for a 1-game slate where we're trying to squeeze out value and hope, 1, we're hoping that it goes all 4 quarters. 2, no foul trouble for whatever said player that has these high lines. And then, you know, 3, again, with the back-to-back, I mean, that's got to be something just kind of itching in the back of your head to think about. I like them. I mean, I definitely like a lot of those. Carter at 15 points, if you can get that. I like that in general, for sure. I would say the best ones out of that would be, for hit rating-wise, Reese for 10 points. She's been pretty consistent. Carter 15 points. Cardoso 6 rebounds. Stewie, the 8 and 10 rebounds are kind of up there. I don't know. Some of those I like to try and leave off if you can, but I mean, all those are good looks. You know, just that's a lot of parlays, or a lot of legs on the parlays. You know, just keep that in mind.
I would say I like questions like this, because this is in my wheelhouse here. So I look at that and I go, those are a lot of props, right? And how you can go through them all and you can try to say, oh, I want them all to hit. And then you watch the number go up over on the parlay thing and it goes, if you hit 9, it's plus 3,412. And you're like, oh shit, if I put in $10, I'm about to win like $400, whatever. That, just trying to do that is just not, in my opinion, that's not going to win you money in the long run. That's going to make you excited and maybe you could win and it'll be dope. But in the long run, if you want to make money and profit along the way, I personally would look at those and go, what are my favorite 2 or 3 that I could drop, and then look at the number and say, okay, what am I getting? Where you want to be, and I'm still trying to learn this part too, but I'm saying if you can get it between minus 130, minus 140, and plus 100, somewhere in there, and you feel so good about all 3 of them, that's the bet you want to make. Just my experience in trying to profit and continue forward, because anything can happen in those 9 games. All that, when you look at that shit individually, you're like, oh, for sure Carter's getting 15. Oh, for sure JJ's getting 10 points and 8 rebounds. But really, when you have 9 things, you're adding those percentage times they can lose easily. It's betting. You need 9 of them to happen. That's tough, bro. That's tough.
Yeah. No, it's definitely going to be, we would advise not to add extra legs. Like, honestly, I would take all of those and just round robin all of them together, like break them down into trios, or even, here, let's see. Yeah, Cardoso. So let's just take two random props that we could have. That's -102, so that's almost plus money. Maybe throw $20 on that, walk away with almost $20 in return. Or if you really want to push it, you could go out, throw in 1 extra leg. I would keep them at these 3 legs. I think honestly, no more than 3 on, because we have access to straight bets here, so that's really where you can make that money at. But if you're going to parlay them up, stick to 2 and 3. This is almost 3 extra money, so slap you a little 5, 10, 20 on that. That's almost $20 gets you 36.48 in profit. This is a safer route, and low key, the really, really sharp bettors, like, this is more of the approach they're going to take. Less is more, better odds, not even better odds, safer plays, less is more.
And look, E2, see, look at that, Breonna Stewart 265. When you get to the point when you do this enough, you're going to look at that 265 and be like, in my mind, does Breonna Stewart have this percentage chance that that's going to hit, and that -265 is paying me the right thing in my brain? You're going to understand what that -265 means. You just got to do it for a long enough time to understand what that 265 means. So my thing is, it's just about your way of whoever you are, whatever type of thing you like to do, you'll figure out the best way for you. But in my experience, those 9 will piss you off in the long run. You'll be pissed. So just try to catch 2 or 3. Let it be what it is. Learn what that 265 means in your mind. Because what are we trusting the bookies to go, hey, let me pick 9, and they're just going to put the number up there. They're going to pay me. Why? Why are we letting them do that? That means they're already getting over.
And you have to think about too. So let's look at the alt rebounds here at 8, and then her regular line. So right now, based off of just the books and what they're setting, they're saying that the field is assuming that she's going to go under 9.5 rebounds. So assumption there is she's going to end with 9. So if we're saying we're getting a discount from 9 rebounds down to just 8 rebounds, and we're going from basically either we could take a shot on one side of the fence here at -136, or you're saying that no, I think she stays pretty close to it, and I'm taking a -275 for 1 less. It's a discount, but is it really?
No, it's not at all. That's the problem. People just think, oh yeah, she's going to do that, and then they look at the next one. Oh yeah, that's for sure going to happen. And then they look at the next one. Oh, for sure, that one. Bro, anything can happen. One of those 9 players could get hurt. They could slip on a banana peel at halftime. The blowout ruins every bet. Like, there's so many things that can happen. Don't.
I will say, and I do this just from time to time. I'll throw $20 on it. If you're gonna do it on a multiple game slate. One game slate is not the time to do it. It's fun to make a lotto card and this, but like tomorrow or the day after, when we have 3 games, that maybe we can sprinkle in, because then you could really pick through.
Yes.
Like, oh man, I love Reese's rebound in this prime spot here tomorrow, or whatever the case is.
Yes.
So I already liked her already, so let me get a small bit of this at a value, and then you piece that together to make something big.
But also make this 9-leg parlay like a funny little thing you do. This isn't your real bet of continuously trying to make money. This is your fun one to do on the side and be like, oh, I got this other parlay over here too. I bet 5 on it. I can win 1,000. Look, it's funny. But that can't be your real bet to win consistently. That's the basic idea. If you want to win consistently, do not do that. do not.
Right. And I see also somebody, Three Kings, chiming in on this, and he's totally right. Also think about your correlation plays too. Like you very negatively correlating between like asking Stewie to get 8 rebounds and then JJ, to get 8 rebounds too. Make sure that you want your plays to correlate really well. So taking one person to be the scorer, one person to be a facilitator, and plug and play like that, not just
Right.
hoping they all go out and do their own thing.
Right, and that's a cool thing that I never learned until I got to around you guys with the PrizePicks stuff, because I came from the straight bet life. And if you put, you know what I mean, I learned that from you guys, because you guys were like, well, that doesn't correlate, exactly like you said. But that's the cool thing, I think. If you've done a lot of book bets and then you come and do these fantasy bets, when you can learn them both, it just makes you better. So don't be scared of the books if you're a fantasy player. And I mean, like on PrizePicks or Underdog, if you have access to books, play those too, because you'll just get better at everything. You just learn everything. You'll see all their fucking scams and it will just be the best. Anyways, he said he wanted the honest opinion, so I just wanted to go into it. I appreciate you. But that's that's how I look at the shit. Yeah, it's fun. I just didn't want to get too far because people are like, what are these motherfuckers talking about? Anyways.
We're just rambling a little bit, but giving you a little bit of context in there, because on the real we obviously we do a lot of stuff with PrizePicks, and Underdog is our mainstay. But y'all, if we can hit the books with you, I know the books are fairly limited and stuff, but the books are a whole different ball game.
But hey, this is the funny part. The next question's like gonna get me on the rant again. JJ's 1.5 threes demon. Now we're gonna bring demons into the thoughts. It's like, oh,
that's a regular old line for JJ. That's just regular old juice on the under.
Now, is he saying demon as goblin?
No, it's a demon play, like an actual demon play.
Okay, that's right, because it's +1. Go into it for me, if you don't mind. We'll do this real quick. The demon play I just saw, it's +115 for her 1.5 threes. Now, what is PrizePicks going to give us? I don't want you to have to ruin your cue, but I'm just trying to think. What is PrizePicks giving us?
Stewie got bumped again.
Fucking Stewie.
They are... Yeah, what's the payout for that? Let me look at that.
Oh, you can do it like that real quick. Cool.
Mm-hmm. So it's 3.5. So you're getting a 0.5 multiplier on a massive under prop.
So what are you saying?
This one, this one is not worth. I mean, if you think she's gonna do it, that's cool. I would definitely advise going to straight bet it somewhere else. I mean, you can get a way better of a pay. I think even Underdog is offering better than that.
So this is the thing, guys. If you haven't bet on books before, you're gonna think the demons and the goblins are good for you, but they are not. That's all. Like, if you don't understand why. Just trust us now and we'll teach you as we go. But they aren't the way. Like, the more we do this, the more you'll understand why they're not.
It's just, I mean, especially for PrizePicks too, they're not even, there's no incentive, like extra incentive for the payout. I mean, it's only 0.5 higher. At least on Underdog, I mean, it's a 1.1x. So they're giving you a little something there. But, yeah, it's just a normal line for her. I mean, honestly, I think you'd be better off with just straight up points if you're doing that. But yeah, that one honestly is just a janky prop.
This is why, bro. This is why, because your brain is, and I've heard people do it. Your brain goes, "Oh, that's for sure happening," and then they're done with it. They don't even think past that. Like, "Oh, JJ's for sure getting that," or whatever. That's when you go with the Reese 9.5 points. But that mentality of it, like, if you don't understand what they're paying you back for it, don't do it, because every single time in the books they're giving you a better payout. So just don't do it. It doesn't make sense. The books are already going to cheat you. They're cheating you twice. So, like, it's too much. So try not to do the demons and goblins, honestly.
And like Stewie here, she doesn't even have a line on either of the main sites that they base their stuff off of. So they're ripping you off straight up here. I mean, this is the exact same payout for somebody who's probably going to have the same struggle. Right,
and then you got to tell yourself, how come they're not letting us go under? Why? Why not, guys?
Right.
Well, there's a reason. Because they don't want you to win. Because that's how you could. So, yeah. Follow our lead. Just trust us on a few things. If you keep following, you join the Discord. Honestly, teaching people how to win. If you want to win consistently, that's what we're for. We can give you 2 plays, and if the 2 don't hit twice, and you look at the plays and be like, oh yeah, fuck, those guys suck, and no, that's not how it works. Or they hit the 2 and those guys are the best. No, it's going to be long-term years of understanding and learning the shit and getting better at it. If you want to get there, that's what our Discord is. Straight up.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And again, links to that down below. Check out that 7-day free trial we're still running. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting next 2 weeks leading into All-Star break. That's for sure.
Cause bro, this is fun, bro. We're trying to learn. Fuck these bookies. I'm not even joking. It's not. This shit is. How fun is it when we just bust the bookies' ass and they're just mad? Oh, wait.
Pause.
How dope is it when we just beat the bookies as a team together? How fun is that? That shit is fun.
It's the best. It's the best, man. That's the goal. That's for sure.
Frizz says, Ian think Mabry's going over. I think, you know what? Mabry, this might be today's, bro. This might be today's. Mabry's over.
Maybe.
Underrated, you're behind the intro, bruh. I'm slow. Oh. I think he meant I did the intro and now he knows. Let's go, baby! Michael Williams says, Carter over 20.5 points. Is that 20.5 good? Or is that a little too high now?
Yeah, I thought they were going to bump her back down, but it looks like the field just keeps betting on the over, so they're just going to leave it there. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's definitely high. That's for sure. But the combo with her and Sabrina is kind of interesting, and I definitely was looking at that one. I mean, Sabrina's been doing her thing, but yeah, Carter is definitely on up there. Just do keep that in mind. Golly, 14 PRA.
That's that reach.
High.
That's that reach you don't want to do. But hey, do you?
She could get there. You know, assuming if it's a competitive game, either her or Mabry should get there. But if it's not a competitive game, they both might not get there.
I just realized, since people don't say unders very often, he said under 20.5 points.
Oh yeah. It's high.
That's tough too. Both ways it's tough. Woo wee.
Bro.
They're both tough. That means this.
Pass.
Okay, J Nug says, but I feel you. It's just, I mean, yeah, that is a good play though. Honestly, that's a good play. We're betting Carter doesn't score 21 points against New York. I mean,
she might get 20, but 21, that's asking for a lot.
Yeah. J Nug says need an 8-pick. He needs an 8-pick and he needs it now.
An 8-pick. There's not even 8 players.
He doesn't care. He needs an 8 now. Big 2 says, what's the DK lay?
Chicago, where's it at? Chicago first half +5, under first half total. And I think Chicago young legs might hang around. They might hang around. The full game, though, a little bit on the lesser end, but I think the first half is a very solid look for two teams coming on a back-to-back.
Big 2. Boyfriend of famous Sophie Cunningham. Barry Daly says,
looking amazing yesterday.
You're a lucky man, too. Barry Daly says SBI under RA. SBI.
Who's SBI? Sabrina.
I want to say Sabrina. That's what I want to say, so I must be.
I think her RA had a little bit of juice on the over, actually. What did they take down?
Oh, shit. We might get 50 likes on a 1-game slate, E.
Hey, that'd be amazing. Her RA is pretty even now. I mean, it was kind of slightly favored for the under. Laney being out, still kind of a question mark there, exactly how much they're going to distribute the ball out outside of her. But I don't know. I'd probably fade that one, to be honest. I mean, she's been racking up the rebounds lately, especially with Laney out. That's kind of concerning.
Pass.
Passes or wins, guys.
Yeah.
Young Germo says, how many points Caitlin really going to drop tonight? No cap.
Tonight, big old 0.
Be nice to Caitlin, E. She could probably score from home.
She probably could.
Chris says, Storm, huh? Maybe he means
get her chance tomorrow.
He must mean tomorrow, yeah. Mercury, what do you think? How many points?
I don't know.
Her points have been weird, huh?
Yeah, the scoring's been kind of like she'll start off hot and she'll hit these like little strides, and then sometimes Doc, I mean, we were sweating it up in that second half. Like, she just did nothing there for a little bit.
Yeah, she's crazy, bro. I don't know. Her points are a little strange, but the rest of it's going crazy. Chris says Storm money line looking low for me tomorrow against Minnie. What we thinking? Storm money line -4.
Storm's due for. They're definitely due for a game. I mean, they've
Bro,
been.
do you look right when I look at that? I feel them like with no Collier, they should be able to do that, right?
They should. I mean, as long as their offense shows up. I mean, i.e., basically Lloyd, which Lloyd should be able to cook. I mean, she's probably going to go up against Carlton quite a bit, but it's for a straight bet. I think this is very appealing. You know, they're kind of sleeping on Minnesota. I mean, you know, I love me some Minnesota, so they could hang around. But yeah, Seattle at home, they probably should pick the step up.
Yeah, you know how in the Discord I do the second half a lot of stuff, and I'll drop 2 picks a bunch, and you'd be like, damn, that's a lot of different picks he's been doing. You know what I'm talking about? Want to know when I learned? Jewel Lloyd, bro, when she has 2 or 4 points or some shit in the first half, and she's terrible, and then everyone bumps her lines down because dumb people are like, Jewel has 4 points, she sucks today, and they go under 11 points. Okay, it goes down to like 9.5 points. You take that over in the second half with Jewel 9.5 points, she gets that shit every time. There's not one time where she ended with 7 points in the game and you were like, damn, Jewel sucks. She just sucks in one half. Anyways, Jewel over 9.5 second half, guys. If you see it, do it. J Nug says Maybay assists and Sabrina RA. Okay. He likes Maybay assists.
Yeah. I mean, if you can find it at 4 and anything less, I wouldn't play it at 4.5. That's kind of pushing it.
Yeah. Machiavelli says, blessings, family. What y'all thinking about JJ's rebounds?
Shit, 9.5 as well. I mean, they're not bad. That's the only thing that JJ's been doing lately is just rebounding. So if there's something she's going to go over, it's probably going to be this. I wish we could get her RA. She's been playmaking a little bit more lately too. But yeah, I get it. The both of their little discount things are decent. I think they're both a. So she's a 2x and Stewie's a 2.1x. So kind of one and the same. She just needs to keep her hands to herself. These two could definitely get into early foul trouble. I would not be surprised.
All right, I'm gonna speed up a little bit because we got a bunch and we're already at our time pretty much. So Sabrina over 29.5 PRA. What do you think about that? Oh, I know it happened. Hold on, don't say anything yet. What was that?
Yeah, she's over there having a dream, going crazy. I like Sabrina. Maybe a little bit more on the RA upside. I think they might lean a little bit more on the scoring down low, like they did this last game. But if she lets that first 3 fly, then she might just be chucking the whole time. Okay. I like her first half a little bit better. She's been way more productive in the first half. I know these last games look like shit, but there's way more green bars beyond this.
And Underdog at 14. Huge.
Yeah,
Mike,
these good value.
Yeah, Mike says hit the like button 3 times. Hell yeah. We're at 46, guys. Holy shit. We only need 4 more. And we're getting that. Guys. J Nug says, is E gonna do a first TO or foul giveaway? They want giveaways, E.
Yeah, we're gonna do some giveaways this week. Actually, not for this game because it was gonna be a back-to-back one, and we've had some weird slate times, weird slates lately. So we actually might do one tomorrow. We'll talk about that actually.
AOD says Undertaker. Every time Sharpie has an underplay, that's what I do, AOD. I send him a gif of an Undertaker. It's the best. Ty says, I'm sorry, but last time everyone was telling me to take Angel under, I was the black sheep and took the over. I think I might be the black sheep again today. We going against each other tonight. Let's go. It's all good. It's all fun. It's all love. That's what makes it fun. We'll see.
Exactly.
Ken Hatt says, I'm stuck on Kennedy Carter's points. I don't know if I want the over off back-to-backs, but over 19.5 looks tasty.
Yeah, I mean, they should be pretty soft in that mid-range area with no Laney. You know, she was one of their best defenders there. So as long as Carter gets the volume, that's all she needs.
Andre Reed says, are we going over Marina's rebounds? Her line is at 4.
Yeah, I think she was what, 4.5, a little bit on the under.
And then he says, Mabry 21.5 PRA over or under? Question mark.
Oh yeah, see they moved her all the way from 4.5 to 3.5. If you can find the 3.5, yeah, I could see that. I think we're leaning a little bit for Mabry's overs today with no Laney. They're going to be soft on the perimeter. She's so due for a game, it's not even funny.
We are, dude. We are. We're leaning it. And if it doesn't happen, oh fucking well. We're leaning it. Let's go, Mayday. Quit playing. Ian says 9 props from the same game is a lot. Yeah. Which is all good. I mean, we're all doing what we like doing. That was the whole point. Whatever works for you might not work for me. But whatever everyone has their own way of figuring out what they're going to do. But the goal is just keep getting better and figure out what you're good at, and then we can really win. Charlie Hines Jr. says, Stevie 25 points, 235, JJ 10 rebounds, Sabrina 4.5 rebounds. So another parlay, I'm assuming, let's see. JJ 10 rebounds, Sabrina 4.5 rebounds, Stewie 25 points. 25 points?
Yeah, so,
is that right?
Yeah, it's a
PRA.
parlay up spot.
Oh, having her go even higher. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So that's it's probably like a 400 something. Was it 10? JJ 10 rebounds and what?
Yeah. Sabrina 4.5.
Yeah, so plus 1100. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty low sweat. I even just honestly like the Stewie for plus 25 points. That's an interesting look. See, stuff like that is what I would advise doing. Like, take two picks like that are decent plus money. Like her and Carter. Slap that on a 2-pick right there. Just leave it super simple like that. You just need 2 players to go off. So for one less leg on the parlay, I mean, it's a little bit less money here, but you're only sweating 2 players, 2 star players at that.
Yeah, and like I said, everyone has their own way. Like, that might be how E would want to do it. I personally think I would just do one of them, and just because I want as little risk as possible to get paid. But I feel you put 2 together, you're going to get even more money. So it's just about how you want to do it. Everyone got their own way. Warzone podcast, anything good for DraftKings? So your favorite DraftKings is basically when people say DraftKings, it can mean anything, right? Could even be props and stuff, but you're saying we're thinking he means like for the game, right? Chicago.
Yeah, I would assume so.
So Chicago, yeah, those right there. Chicago plus 5.5 first half and the under. Ooh, they took the under off?
They did.
Why'd they do that? They just changed it, huh? Oh wow, it was 82.5 before. Now it's 81.5. Oh, it just went to 82. Okay, it's just moving around. Futon's bet says Jones over 9.5 rebounds is plus 100 on DK. Do you like that?
Yeah. I mean, again, foul trouble. If either one of these two gets into foul trouble,
or blowout.
Be a wrap for that.
Yep. AM says Sabrina over 19.5 points or over 29.5 PRA.
The PRA.
Riz says, I need 2 picks for tonight. 2, E. 2. He needs them now.
2.
On PrizePicks.
Well, I mean, they're all kind of bumped up now, but still like Stewie PRA. They bump her again? Yeah, Stewie PRA. Yeah, that sucks. I got bumped twice already. I still like the assist combo. Honestly, 10. This feels like just a steal. Am I crazy?
A little. Well, yeah. I mean, you're always crazy. The idea is, maybe. I don't know. It's tough. Neither of them I look at as
something
assist
like
play.
this. Yeah. Not super excited about this one game, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, the main value is last night. So, I mean, but we're trying our best here to help. But, I mean, honestly, if you want to win, like I was talking about before, you just kind of pass when you don't see anything you love. Don't play for fun. I mean, you can, but if you want to win, that's not the way. Kevin Main says, when I first started playing on these apps, that's exactly what I was doing. He's probably talking about, actually, I don't know exactly, but it's something to do with we were ranting about. Three King says, stop correlating negativity. You have to think. 2 players from the same prop is scary. If Jones gets 8 rebounds, how does Stewie get 8 rebounds? Not saying they can't do it, but that's how you should think. Right. 100%. But it's all these little things you can learn on the way. They all help. Every little thing helps. Three King says, that's why they have parlay hubs. It's the first thing we see. At least one of those won't hit. Straight bets, baby. Yeah, straight bets is how you win. AOD says, underrated is a great salesman. I don't even mean to be, bro. I'm just saying what I think. Andre Reed says, I agree with E. Yeah, it depends. Everyone has their own thing, but we just got to figure out what our thing is to win. And we are at 50 fucking likes, guys. We are at 50 likes, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Love you guys. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Danzy says, Underdog has Carter at 27 PRA. I like the under, even though she's been going off. Yeah, back-to-back games and would have to get rebounds against Stewie, JJ, Cardoso, and Reese. Exactly the correlation thing right there. I don't think she gets 28 PRA.
Yeah, the RA for her has been super sketchy. I mean, you're really just sweating her scoring. Like, that's it. Either she's going to kill you with 20 real points and some RA in between, or she's probably going to come up pretty short of it. I mean, I think it's going to be one end of the spectrum or the other. She's either pacing really well for the full game, or she's going to come way short.
Hey, I kind of like that PRA under. I'm not going to lie. Frizz says best two. Best two sitting in the queue right now. AOD says D's nuts. D's AOD, that's kind of mean. Wait, hold on.
Pause.
Jamal Daly says Cardoso less PRA, had 5 rebounds and 1 point the second game, but didn't play the first. Cardoso under PRA. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, so I mean, I think there's definitely an interesting PRA under spot for her. Her PR is only 16.5, so I'd probably maybe even stick with that. She could get a random assist or something like that. The one game she did play, she came off the bench for that one, so do keep that in mind. Liz Williams actually kind of balled out against them. I'll be completely honest. She played a little bit better than I would have expected. Where you at? Yes, she had a 10, 8, and 2 stat line, and I think their first half she had a pretty solid game. She had like 12 PRA in the first half, and then the other one she had a 9, 7, and 3. So the rebounding I think maybe could be decent for Camilla today, but the scoring kind of tough.
Lay says, what's your 3 best picks? Do you like adding Reese under there or Mabry over? My favorites are Reese under as a joke almost. Don't put a lot of money on it now, but feels good just to cheer for, and Mabry over something.
Yeah, these 3 plays I think either between Carter or under now since she's so expensive. Camilla, I'm gonna leave her alone. She just plays way too many minutes for me to sweat that out. But this is pretty low or pretty high for what they should be scheming up to slow her down today.
Man, that Mabry 10 PRA on first half on Underdog over feels good. I'm scared though. It's Mabry. Reese 12.5 points, rebounds. I'm assuming just Reese in general. What are you thinking? Reese not getting 13, Frizz says.
Yeah, I mean, she had 13 exactly in the 2 games that they played, so, I mean, she could definitely do it, but, again, if she picks up these 2 early fouls and she goes to the bench, she's going to be way less aggressive.
So Frizz and Jamal, I'm realizing they're having a conversation back and forth about Reese tonight, and it's anybody's guess, guys. It's going to be interesting. They're just talking here. I'm trying to find a question for you. There's all this conversation, which I love seeing. Let's try to find one. Carter 14.5 points. That must be a part of a parlay or something. An alt parlay.
It's a goblin play. If you can, the one on PrizePicks is complete garbage. It's a 1.7 payout. I would not play that.
See, that's the thing. It's you feel like in your mind she can easily get it, but you gotta look at how much they're paying you for that. You just have to do that, guys.
Yeah, I mean it's a terrible payout because I was trying to parlay it with something else earlier and I saw that and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Okay, so look at that. If you bet $100, you're winning $190. You're getting $90 back. They even fake you with the 190. You're not winning 190. You're winning 90, first of all.
And they bumped it up, I'm gonna air quote that. They bumped it up from a 1.7 to a 1.9. So it's not complete shit now, but it's still not like a great payout.
Nah, that's like saying, hey, she's getting 15 points. Okay, what's next? Like, you're not even getting anything for it. Make sure you get something. She could get hurt. They could get blown. She could just have a bad shooting night. She's still Kennedy Carter, guys.
Yep. Exactly.
Assist combo with Sabrina and Reese Fantasy Locket. Assist combo with Sabrina and Reese Fantasy. He likes Reese Fantasy. Could happen.
Okay.
Carter 14.5, Sabrina 5.5 under assists. Stewart had 33 and 50 PRA these games. Carter 14.5, Stewie under. What do you think?
I mean, it's okay. Just the payout with Carter sucks. I mean, she doesn't really add like a whole lot.
Okay.
Technically, she doesn't add any, so I don't know what the hell is this. I mean, it's a 3x here, it's a 3x here. PrizePicks is just straight ripping us off, folks. I mean,
Yay!
what the hell is it?
Don't take those, guys. They're just bad payouts. Take them with discounts, and then you'll be okay. That's about it.
If you're gonna do it, I would rather play something like this. I mean, at least they're giving you a 0.5 on top of it. But like, anytime they ever roll out updates like this and new stuff, there's always glitches and errors. And so this is a blatant error. Like, this is literally adding nothing to the parlay. So just keep an eye on that. Obviously, for this one, you don't want to play that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That is a glitch. It's not working.
They're just going back and forth. I'm trying to find you some question here. Okay, Carter first half PRA.
It's so high. It is so high. 13.5. I mean, she's been kind of getting it, but the again, the RA kind of sketchy. She's doing a lot of damage in the first quarter, so maybe I would even consider this first quarter 5.5. But her props are getting on up there. I'll probably just take the straight up points if we're gonna chase it.
Yeah, and back to that Mabry at 10 PRA first half. I'm personally not saying, oh my God, my life is going to revolve around Mabry doing good or not today. My point is, that's super low for her, so we kind of have to take the over. It doesn't mean it's going to hit, but because someone said in here, I'm taking Mabry's under. It's like, if you think Mabry's going to suck, that's cool, but her lines are so low right now, she really got to suck for the under to hit. Ken says, Angel just got bumped to 14.5, probably taking the under now. Ooh, interesting. That means her PRA is probably bumped up too, huh?
14.5 what points?
I guess. I would think so. Charlie Hines says game under, huh?
They don't know what to do with Reese. They keep pulling her props and stuff, so I'm going to leave her alone right now or take this under on PrizePicks before they move it.
Okay. Do you like Stewie's PRA or Sabrina's PRA more? 32.5 for Stewie, 29.5 for Sabrina. You like the 32.5 if they can find it, huh?
Yeah. 32.5, you can get that for sure.
Liz says, thanks, guys. No problem. You are welcome. Jamal says, Mabry over PRA, Reese under points and rebounds. Jones under PRA has had 5 fouls both games.
Yeah. That's why I'm afraid of the combo again, too. I don't know if JJ can keep her hands to herself.
Yep. Jamal says, Stewie PRA over Sabrina. Yes, sir. Frizz says, I less Mabry. J Nugget says, so Stu Boo first half, LOL. Lay says, what do you think about first half Reese over?
She's been right there on the line for it. I mean, she's been getting over it. Won in this last game, this was a really, really good spot for her. All 5 of these are really favorable matchups. All top 5 matchup. I mean, Seattle's top 2 points in the paint allowed and all that good stuff. Seattle top 3 offensive, defensive rebounding. So, I mean, really, really good metrics for her. And then Minnesota, an actual defense, could keep her in check, but I don't know. She's just kind of one of those players. I mean, this is insane tax. I mean, look at her full game line here. So, assuming 16 to get this, that's assuming 32 if you double that for the full game points. I mean, that's a fat tax on that first half here.
Alrighty, well, I guess that's about it. Appreciate everybody. We got over 50 though.
Yeah. one last round of applause. Honestly, I know we dragged on a little bit here for a one gamer, but we're just hanging out with you guys again, and we always appreciate it. So thank you again for stopping by, hitting that like and subscribe button for us. It's just so massive. The dogs are like, it's time to eat. But we're gonna get out of here, so we'll see you guys back here for tomorrow. We're gonna have our Flex Friday protected play and all that good stuff. So underrated, you got anything else, buddy?
Nope. All love. Appreciate you guys. I'm glad we got over 50. Let's kick some ass today.
Yep. Make sure. Lastly, don't forget the 7-day free trial. We're still running that down there for our Patreon, so make sure to check that link out. Don't want to miss this weekend. It's gonna be a busy one. All right, y'all. We're out. Peace. Good luck tonight.